And the Huskers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Knights offense will get first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Cornhuskers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he's a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
From the red zone, it's Udo. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Huskers in the hurry-up. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Floating away. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Here's a Heat. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. From midfield, looking for room. He's going to get loose. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to scramble. Creates a little room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. The Cornhuskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Mack's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. The Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll try to run for it. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The snap sets up the throw. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Nebraska! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. His drive will open from the 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Look out, he's got room. Hits a seam wide open.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it third and manageable and put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice second down play.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. So first down will open up the final period. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. Touchdown, Huskers! And they take it in for 6 more points. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Snags a quick pass on the left. Open space at the 25. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Wide open space. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun to give to the back. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch right at the 50. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play